You probably have heard the nickname Hotlanta, and it is hot down here. And with that heat, you get a lot of thunderstorms and lightning that strikes all over this area. Georgia actually ranks third in its number of lightning strikes, behind Texas and Florida. Last year, there were 4,300 strikes, and that caused over $43 million in damage. To ensure our house is protected from direct lightning strikes, we have experts on site installing a system so they can provide lightning with a clear path to ground. They will also be installing a whole house surge protection system in the circuit panel to protect the home's electronics in the event of an indirect strike. Baylen, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Kevin.
So you are the gentleman who's going to help us protect this house?
Yes, sir, that's right.
So lightning is going to ground no matter what.
Exactly.
It's either going to go on the path you give it or the path you leave it.
Exactly.
Okay, so where does the system start?
So the system starts with your lightning rods.
Okay.
That's a copper lightning rod right there. It's 12 inches long,
Yep.
and it's going to come up through the roof. That's going to be the only exposed part of our system. The lightning rod's not actually going to attract it. It's just going to sit above whatever it was going to strike anyway, which could be your chimney, which is masonry. That'll actually cause an explosion with the moisture inside of that brick.
Wow.
The heat will cause that water to explode. Or you'll hit rafters, and that's not very conductive either, so that's going to create a lot of resistance, a lot of heat, and that's how you get these house fires.
All right, and how many of these do you have up on the roof?
We have 8 of these on the roof. They go along the ridges and the chimneys.
So how does the whole thing work? I mean, how does the lightning know to strike this and not, say, the chimney or a tree?
Good question. So lightning is attracted to 3 things: height, conductivity, and pointiness, which is a technical term.
All right, so put it on the highest spot of the house, go a little higher. Copper's very conductive, and you're telling me that this shape right here helps us as well?
Yes, so the thin diameter helps the lightning take that path versus another.
All right, hits here, comes through here, goes on to the conductor. I can see that you've installed quite a few already. They are going to where?
They are going to the ground, to a ground rod.
And that's what we really want to do, is right? We want to have that lightning basically get to ground.
Get to ground as fast as it can.
Okay, cool. So what do you have left in terms of work?
The only thing I have left is this last air terminal.
All right, well, let's get those things installed.
Yes, sir. Jordan, you ready to install this last ground rod?
I'm ready.
This one's 10 foot long, 5/8 inch thick, copper clad steel. Code says that bottom tip of that rod has to be 10 feet below grade.
Okay. We get a strike up on the roof, and it's going to travel all the way through the house.
That's right. It's going to hit the rod, hit our cable in the walls, and then it's going to come back and hit this ground rod.
Because we got a cable that comes out on this end and connects. And
That's right.
Jordan, I don't suspect you're going to be able to get that in any further by yourself. So.
No, sir, I'm not.
We're going to connect the cable to the ground rod with this connection right here. Going to make sure the ground rod is on the bolt side so that we get a good and even connection.
Okay, so that gives lightning a safe path to ground from a roof strike. How do we provide protection to the home's electrical system in the event of an indirect strike?
So Kevin, this here is our whole house surge protector. In the state of Georgia in 2020, Georgia required that there be a whole house surge protector on our panels in order to protect all of our devices in our home.
Makes sense, right? I mean, the house is just full of electronics. We all got the big TVs, but we probably don't realize that dishwashers, washing machines, mechanical equipment, they've all got circuit boards. They've all things that could get fried with a strike.
That's right. Technology's come a long way, and we have to protect everything that has power.
Okay.
Marcus, could you go ahead and install this for us?
Yes, sir.
So how does this basically work here? What is the premise?
So we install it right here at the top of the bus bar, put it right here at the top of the panel. I'm gonna take the neutral pigtail and put it into the neutral ground bar.
So if we get a hit, an adjacent tree, or I mean even into the ground 100 feet away or whatever, there's a lot of paths for electricity to get into the house.
That's right. So we have 2 different types of lightning strikes. You have a direct hit, which is what our lightning protection protects.
From the roof.
From the roof. And then indirect strikes, hitting trees, hitting light poles, they come in and then it draws it in here, sends it to the neutral, back through this aluminum wire, and back outside into a ground rod.
So that's going to give us a path of our choosing back out the ground as opposed to the lightning's choosing.
That's right.
Which could fry all of those breakers right there, and everything's attached to them.
That's right, Kevin.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. Marcus, thank you. Baylen, thank you very much. I feel like we are nice and protected. Thanks, guys.
You have a good one.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.